guys, so today we are going to be going through what I keep in my everyday makeup box. So I have like a box that I keep kind of all my makeup in. I'm going to try and turn it so you can see that I use every day. So I literally just pull this guy out and can get ready in the morning. And this is basically where all my favorite makeup items live. So I figured I would take you guys through that box today so you can see what I use on the daily. I figured that I would go ahead and get started with the primers first, and we'll go in order of kind of like how you apply things. So the primer that I keep in here is the Too Faced RX Hangover Primer. I feel like I really love this because I have dry skin, so this guy is really amazing. That's the only primer that I keep in there because I feel like that's the one that I use the most. I do have the Fenty Foundation Primer on order from Sephora, but it's taking a million years and all the stores around us are sold out. So till I have that, we'll just be using the Too Faced one. But as far as foundations go, I keep technically two in here. I keep the Fenty Foundation, which I've been wearing literally non-stop. And I am in shade 170, and I did a whole review on this guy, so I'll link that in the bottom description. And then the Lancôme Teint Idole, and then I wear shade 215 Buff Nude. And this guy, and this has been like my ride or die probably for like 9 or 10 months, so I love this guy. I have it in a few different shades if that tells you anything. And then the other thing that I said I might have, that I have 3 foundations. I have the Cover FX drops in here too, just in case I feel like I need more coverage or want to mix it in with my primer and just wear it as like a light moisturizer. And this color I wear N20. And so from there, I only keep one concealer in this little guy, and it is the Tarte Shape Tape Concealer, and I have the color light right now, but I need to buy a shade or two darker because I feel like this is super light when I put it on, so I have to use like just a tiny bit under the eyes. But this concealer, I waited until all the raving reviews kind of calmed down, and then I was like, oh, I guess I'll try it, and now I can't get enough. So, and then as far as setting powders go, I have the exact same powder in 2 different shades. So this is the Charlotte Tilbury powder. Nice thing about this powder is that it's almond oil and rose wax oil in it, so it's very finely milled. And I have I have shade 1 and I have shade 2. The almond oil and rose wax oil is great because it doesn't settle into your lines. It's very smoothing. So this is the only powder I keep in here for setting. And then I usually do my bronzer next, and I'm obsessed with the Hoola bronzer by Benefit. I feel like everyone and their mom loves this bronzer. You just can't go wrong. I'm about to hit pan on this guy. I'm really actually sad, but love this bronzer. From there, I will usually go into highlight. Well, I do my blush first. So as far as blush goes, I just keep this little tiny blush in the box. And basically this is a blush that you get when you turn VIP Rouge for Sephora. And it's like a Sephora exclusive. It's a weird name. It's called like Goulue, something like that. It's a really pretty color. This is like my probably most used blush, I would say. And then from there, I usually go and do my highlighters. So I have 4 different highlighters in here. I have 2 shades of the Cover FX drops. I believe this is Candlelight and Celestial. These guys are so pretty. Candlelight is way too dark for me, and I have no idea why I bought it. To be honest with you, I've used it one time, and it is very dark for me. Maybe I could like use it with my bronzer in the summer. I don't know. But Celestial is my go-to, and I like to just take this guy with a beauty blender and just take it on the high points of my face. So I'm loving those. And then I have 2 other in here. I have the Maryloumanizer by the Balm. These are just the ones I've been using lately. I feel like highlighters I have literally a million of, so I'm forever changing them out. But this is a good one. It's the one I have on right at this moment. And then I have the Laura Geller Baked highlighter in Gilded Honey. This one is a fan favorite as well. I feel like everyone raved about this guy for so long. And I lied, I have one more. I have the Charlotte Tilbury liquid highlighter as well. I do like this guy. I was really obsessed when it first came out. The applicator is a little strange, but it is a really pretty color. So I have that guy in there. So I feel like the next step naturally would be eyes. We'll go to brows first. So the only thing that I use on my brows is the Benefit Precisely My Brow pencil in the shade 3. So I used to be pro Anastasia, and now I've converted. I was holding back, but this guy's a really fine point, kind of like the Brow Wiz from Anastasia. And then on the other end, it has the spoolie. So it's kind of that predictable brow pencil, but I do feel like this color is far better than the Anastasia ones for me. Next, I have eyeshadow primer, Too Faced Shadow Insurance 24-Hour Wear. It's the only thing that I use to prime my eyes. I feel like it's amazing. And everyone needs to use eyeshadow primer, so that guy is in there. Then I have 2 eyeshadow palettes. I have the Lorac Pro. I think this is the 3rd palette, and it's just like warm purples. Really pretty palette. I have that guy, and then I have the Natasha Denona Star palette, which I just put up a tutorial using this palette, and it's what I'm wearing today on my eyes. I feel like the Natasha Denona palette's really nice because the colors are so creamy and blend out so beautifully. I have 3 different mascaras in here. One of them I don't even use. I'll tell you which one it is though. It is the Dior Blackout Dior Show Mascara. It is this guy right here. This one is old and I need to throw it away, but that's the reality of makeup hoarders, is like, maybe I'll need it, maybe I won't, so I'll just keep it. But it is really good. I used to use it in combination with the Trish McEvoy one prior to me discovering this guy right here, the Lash Paradise mascara by L'Oreal. So I only use mascara on my bottom lashes because I have eyelash extensions, but this guy is really nice. Stays on all day and doesn't budge. And I also keep roller lash in here too. The brush on this guy is a little bit finer, so it's nice because we can get really close into my lashes and they separate nicely with that one. The last few things I have in here are kind of random. I have an eyelash curler. It's the Charlotte Tilbury one because I think it's really pretty. So I have some Anastasia tweezers in here. I feel like these guys are great. They're so sharp. They always grab just the right hair. I have the Fresh Sugar Nourishing Lip Balm. This is a miniature version, but I feel like this has saved my butt here in Utah because it's so dry that I'm forever needing chapstick, and this is like the thickest chapstick you'll ever find. I keep the Urban Decay De-Slick setting spray in here. This guy, I thought that I had oily skin for a hot minute, so I bought this. But it is amazing at keeping your makeup on as well, even though it is geared towards oily skin. However, since I've moved to Utah, I have like the world's driest skin now. So probably should get the all-nighter or switch this guy out. However, it does help keep my makeup on, so I will continue to use it. And the last thing that I have in here is the Cinema Secrets brush cleaner. Sometimes in between colors, I'll just clean my brushes, that way the color doesn't transfer and you can get like a clean blend. So this is always nice to keep in there, and this guy's like the tiny size, so it just stays in there all the time. So that concludes everything that I keep in my everyday makeup box. Thank you guys so much for watching, and if you liked this video, go ahead and give it a thumbs up, leave me a comment, what are your ride or die makeup products, and don't forget to subscribe. Have a great rest of your day, guys. Thanks so much.